What does it take for a US girl to play in England? Well, I can tell you in England, if you look at the teams in like the Women's Premier League, for example, they are built. So what do I mean by built? They are big. They are usually very muscular, tall, physical players. You don't see a lot of short players in the Women's Premier League. So that's one thing about the women's game. In England, at the top, they're very physical, very built, tall, athletic. So number one is the physique. And I think if I compare it to the US team, the US team seems to have a bit more diversity, where in England they have this kind of built athletic structure. They go a lot on size. So, in order to compete with that, if you want to play in England as a woman, you have to get those physical elements in the game. You probably have to go a bit more in the gym, work on that athleticism, and include that as point number one. Point number two, in England, in general, unfortunately I don't know too much about the women's game, so I'm not an expert here, but in general, it is a lot faster usually. So in England and Europe, things happen much faster in terms of 1-2 touch speed of play. In America, things happen a bit slower. Even in Australia, where I am now, you can see the speed of play. Instead of taking 1 touch or 2 touches, some players like to take 3, 4, 5 touches, and that's accepted here. In England, in the UK, in Europe, it's not. It's all about 1 touch, 2 touch, quick plays. Get the defender off balance, and let's go.